Hello guys, it's your fellow investor here and welcome to yet another video. In this video I'm gonna be talking about Ideonomics, ticker symbol IDEX. It's a penny stock which really popped off a few days ago and I was curious, so I did some digging about this company and I want to share it with you guys if you already do not know what this company does. But before we begin, I'd love to ask you to click on that like button and subscribe to our channel. I'm doing daily stock videos so you guys can make some nice gains and capitalize on your profits. We all like to make money here on this channel, so that's the reason why people are subscribing. So they get the news and the fundamentals they need to know. With that being said, let's continue with the video. So as we look at the chart, past 5 days been just really amazing, plus 120% ish, really nice move. But what caused this move? Because if we look on the 5 years chart, we can see that there's been many spikes like this in the past and it always ended up down. And I'm not trying to be pessimist that this stock has like a lifetime downtrend. At first glance it looked like it's going down forever, but if we have a look since the Rona pandemic stock market crash, since then it always did this spike and then it went down, then spiked up again, went down, spiked up again, went down, but every time it spiked up there were new highs and new lows, you know. At first the lows were 30 cents, then it was 39 cents, then 82 cents, and now it could be above $1. So this is just really simple technical analysis that almost everyone can do and doesn't require any special education. So there you go, already you know how to read the stock chart. But now seriously, what caused the move? So, quite simple news. Ideanomics increases its stake in e-tractor company Solectrac. Following Ideonomics' initial investment, Solectrac received heightened product and investment interest. Electric tractors are poised to disrupt the $75 billion global agriculture tractor industry. Ideonomics announced that it increases its stake in California-based Solectrac Incorporated through a follow-up investment of an additional $1.3 million. This additional investment reflects investment interest in Solectrac by ESG funds, which is expected to close in the coming weeks. As a reminder, on October 22nd, 2020, the company announced that it acquired 14.7% of Solectrac Inc. for the consideration of $1.3 million. Since this announcement, Solectrac experienced an increase in product and investment inquiries. The recent investment increases Ideonomics' ownership to 24%, which will reduce to approximately 22% post-money once the additional third-party investment is finalized. The new investment by Ideonomics allows Ideonomics to increase its share of ownership sufficiently to recognize its stake in Solectrac under the equity method for US GAAP accounting purposes. We are very pleased to increase our investment in Steve and the Solectrac team, etc. We believe Solectrac has enormous potential, and given the uptick in both product inquiries and investment interest they are seeing, we exercise our rights to increase our stake so we can help Solectrac scale to meet anticipated market demand, said Alfpour, CEO of Ideonomics. We are excited to work with Ideonomics to accelerate progress towards a cleaner, healthier future, said Steve Heckroth, CEO founder of Solectrac. And what Solectrac does? Why would Ideonomics like to invest and increase their stake and almost quarter of the company? It's really simple. They develop, assemble and distribute 100% battery-powered electric tractors, an alternative to diesel tractors for agriculture and utility operations. Founded in 2012 to take electric tractors into commercial production, Solectrac was incorporated as a California Benefit Corp in 2019. It has received grants from the Indian US Science and Technology Fund and the National Science Foundation as well. Earlier this year, Solartruck received the World Alliance Solar Impulse Efficiency Solutions label from the Solar Impulse Foundation. The label was awarded for being one of the 1,000 most efficient and profitable solutions that can transition society to being economically viable while being environmentally sustainable. I would say we nicely introduced the company. They own quarter of the company, and then what really caused this move? Now we are more interested about the Ideonomics, the company itself, their financials and their outlook in the future. If we can decide already if it's gonna be pump and dump or if there's gonna be some bigger moves in the future. So now I'd like to head into their quarter 3 2020 earnings summary, which is about 2 weeks old. 2 weeks exactly, about 2 weeks old, and let's just get into it. Their year-to-date deliveries increased quite rapidly, but I don't know how. I would like to see what kind of units they delivered, because they are delivering units, cars, buses, tractors, many units. So I would like to know exactly, the more information about the units, but we have to take what we get, and so far it's looking really nice. So what are their outlook for the next quarter? The investment in Guangdao and Hangzhou sales teams is directly contributing to our growing sales pipeline, executing on converting diesel buses to BEV, which is the start of our anticipated growth in our bus segment. 3 Electric is currently placing orders with its manufacturing partners for the first tranche of over 1,000 units. So if we just do the math, it's gonna be more than 672 units. I believe that was the number on the previous slide. So it's still on the at least 50% increase quarter to quarter. Medicine Motor Works BEV vehicles are progressing towards the homologation required for sales in North America. So again, nice. I believe 3 Electric and Medicine Motor Works are their partners, but we'll get to their partners. So why they're working with 3 Electric? 3 Electric is the only licensed pure-play EV manufacturer and distributor in Malaysia, focusing on high-growth Asian and South Asian markets. So it's always nice to have the right partnerships, because with right partnerships your company can prosper. So something a little bit more about Solartruck. They have proven viable product. It's always nice to see that it's not some kind of prototype or just 3D model. It has 3 electric tractor models and 4th is in development, so it's really nice. And they also have existing sales and order book. They are profitable. It's quite a good company to invest from Ideanomics point of view, so I can't really blame them increasing their position in this company. Their financial review. So what we can clearly see from the first glance, the revenues increased almost over 100%. So this is very nice for us investors. Gross profit increased from previous quarter, but not as much from a year ago. Our operating expenses are somewhat on the same level as year ago, but it decreased significantly from previous quarter. And the EPS is diluted just a little bit, but there might be some more dilution ahead, but I'll get to that in very soon. So here we can see that they have about $27.6 million, and if we do the math from the previous article compared to 1.6 million from a year ago, they're looking in a really nice financial position. And even if they like to increase their cash position, they could even try to dilute the shares, because it rose about 120% in a week. So, or not even week, in a few days. So they could definitely try and do that, so they can raise more money and have more money in future to acquire more companies. But I don't have crystal ball, and I don't know if they'll do it, but it's just an option which they could do and could cause potential pullback. So now that we have their financials behind us, let's do just a quick sneak peek into what they do, what their partners and stuff like that. More general knowledge about this company. So their company is headquartered in New York with offices in Beijing, Hangzhou, and Qingdao, and operations in the US, China, Ukraine, and Malaysia. So they are not really centered in the US, and they can expand worldwide quite nicely. If we head into their section, in their partner section, we can see that they have quite a few partners, and probably even BYD, which is backed by Warren Buffett. So it's always nice to see some known companies. I do not know the rest because I'm not really from Asia, or I'm not really informed about these companies, but I'm quite sure that they did some due diligence before making some partnerships with companies, and if their business plan is to distribute cars from or units or products from America to Asia, they will need to have as many partners as possible so they can increase their stream of revenue. So I don't see anything wrong here, and only positive. If you'd like to see their company milestones, feel free to go into their website. They have so many milestones. If I'd like to go through them, I would spend another 10 minutes reading them all, so please just go and watch here, look here by yourself. If you are interested, I'll just skip that for now. Here we can see already mentioned companies and why they are working with them. So in the USA, they have the Medicine Motors Works division, which will develop North American specialty vehicle and pickup truck market. So they're targeting pickup truck market, which is always nice because in America it's one of the most sold car. So they're right on that. In China, MEG will drive the market in China with offices in Beijing, Qingdao, and Hangzhou. So we can see that they are trying to spread and diversify their workplaces. And Asian, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, I'm sorry. IDEX is the majority owner of three electric and approved EV manufacturer and distributor for Malaysia. 3 Electric will drive Asian commercial EV sales, leveraging Chinese and Korean OEM partners for manufacturing. So they already have it quite nicely thought through, and I can wait to see where will they head in these 3 prior markets. So if we, last but not least, let's head into company portfolio and direct investments. This is where they have where they put a lot of money into some companies or buy a big portion of the company, and they have their reasons why they're invested in them. So they invested in Diebold, Intelligenta, Liquify, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Logistorm, Solectrac, Timeos, and 3 Electric, and they've done their due diligence and they've diversified their investments, so they are invested in the right markets in the future and in markets and way they believe. So they will at least gain some stream of revenue this way with their investments. So now we are in the conclusion, and what do I think about this stock right now? Well, right now I wouldn't say it is a buy. If we have a look in the past 1 year, and as it could be seen in the 5 years chart, it always does the spike up, spike down, and if there's going to be a bottom about let's say, you know, it had a bottom about $0.8, let's say $0.8, $0.9. If it could reach the bottom about 1.2 American dollars, I would probably say that it is buy right there. But still, it is very, very, very speculative stock. It has small market cap, $600 million. It's very it can be still very easily manipulated. And last but not least, I'm not financial advisor, so anything I say is only my opinion. But I've had really nice and solid picks on my channel if you like to check them out. For example, Green Power Motors over 100%, SBE over 100% as well. Maybe some people over 200% on that stock. So you know, we have some nice big growth potential stocks in here. And if you enjoyed this video and like to see more of these, definitely hit that subscribe button and click on the thumbs up button underneath this video as well. It helps me out so much, and I enjoy making these videos, and if I see you like them, I'll make them more. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.